Oh my god. So angry.
I don't like videos. I'm a terrible host. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Co-host for life doesn't like being a co-host? Wow, thanks.
No.
Wow.
Honey Body, come here. Save the day. Be my honey body there. Like the irony of this year.
Yeah.
My niece got me in Disneyland. There's a funny story behind that.
And why is it ironic?
Because my older sister Mandy kept telling my niece, who was 8 at the time, she was not gonna like it. Don't get her this shirt. Don't get her this shirt. But she kept saying, "It's Ariel. She'll love it."
Yeah. So my wife's name is Ariel. And I got to talk to my boss like a day or two ago. I think 2 days ago.
Oh, that's a funnier story.
So I have a cigarette here. We'll flip over. I have a cigarette case which is floating around somewhere. We'll go find it. Let's do it.
God. There's a cat.
Natasha.
Cat.
He's very handsome, and he's a Mancoon, so he's like 25 pounds. Anyways, I was talking to one of my bosses at work, and my wife's name is Ariel, who you just saw. I have a Mermaid cigarette case that she gifted to me. Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of an ongoing joke.
You had a Mermaid lighter too, but it broke.
It didn't break. It was just had a etch thing in it, and it peeled off. It was like a vinyl thing. Anyways, my boss, unfortunately, not a very bright guy.
Oh no, touch the thing.
Well, I can click off. I can get it back on. Did not understand the running gag between Ariel and I about just mermaids in general.
Yeah.
So he saw my cigarette case, and I was off the clock, and I was just packing my cigarettes in my case, and he was like, "Well, do you really like mermaids?" I was like, I'm indifferent about it. It's really not one way or the other. I mean, Little Mermaid wasn't my favorite Disney movie.
Mermaids in general.
Yeah, it was nothing that I hated, but nothing that I absolutely loved. I was like, my wife's name is Ariel, so it's just kind of an on-running gag. And he was like, "Well, does she like mermaids?" I was like, "Well, no, her name's Ariel. She didn't name herself. Her older siblings named her because that movie was really popular at the time she was born." And he's like, "Well, so you don't like mermaids and she doesn't like mermaids?" I was like, it's not really anything about that. It's just she's been teased because her name's Ariel. And then her and I are married now, so it's been an ongoing gag between her and I, the friends that we have. And he was, I don't get it. He was just super confused about.
You're making a simple situation so complicated.
Yeah.
It's obviously that's why I'm a shirt and.
Yeah, and I have Little Mermaid shit too. There's very difficult to find, but a men's cut T-shirt that has the Little Mermaid on it, and it's
your phone case is a Little Mermaid holding the apple symbol.
Yeah, and it's normally I wouldn't get stuff like that. It's just my wife's name is Ariel, so it's the Little Mermaid.
Even before we started, even when we were dating before we got married, you never made fun of me for my name. It was always Doozy.
Yeah, because I was honestly indifferent about it. I really didn't care one way or the other. It was
but now we're
recognize that it was a unique name, but otherwise it was I don't know.
That's what angers me. I've been the only Ariel at our work for 3 years, and there's another one now.
That's not true. That Ariel's been there a long time.
When did she get there?
Oh, well, a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
Never heard that.
Yeah, she's still there.
I know she's still there.
Yeah, no.
It's a confusion.
Because she worked in
home,
always.
Yells at me all the time because I don't return the gun, and it's not me. It's the wrong name.
Oh, that's funny. Does she spell it differently?
No.
Oh, okay. She just didn't turn it in.
She just doesn't turn it in, and then I get yelled at, and then I start putting my last initial now, so fuck off.
Which is funny because it's we work with anywhere between 150 and 200 people.
There's only 2 of us.
And there's only one Anthony.
Yep.
And Anthony's a super common name, especially Anthony's my age. That was the most popular boy's name in 1988.
Well, the funnier thing is,
that's so weird.
I was talking with another associate who I work sandwiches with. She's saying, "Oh, every time I see Ariel, I just let her name off on the gun because I thought it was you." And I'm
as the other one.
As the other one, I'm like, "Oh, if you see the last initial on it, that's me."
Yeah.
But if not, it's the other one.
That's funny.
She cracked me up. She's like, "Oh, I just thought it was you, so I just write your name off."
Yeah. At least you're trying.
She's cool.
Yeah.
There's a cat. Another one.
Gato. Scorpio. So we have many, many pets.
Yeah.
This is one of
the originals.
She is actually.
You got her for me.
One of 4 cats that we have. One's an outdoor one, so we don't see her very often. But we have 3 indoor cats, and
Mocha the Mancoon is under the couch or hiding somewhere.
Yeah, so we have a Siamese Mancoon mix.
And he was first. I've had him since, frick, I was in college, just out of high school.
Well, what I mean by one of the originals is she's one of the originals to you and I.
Yeah.
Our relationship.
She's really funny.
And she's getting up right now. Squirrel.
So Ariel and I work at Fred Meyer, and there's a few here in town. And she was underneath like a bank of carts. I worked swing shifts at the time, so I was always off at like midnight or 1 in the morning. And one of my good friends and my supervisor and another good friend of mine were outside having a cigarette. And she was underneath the carts. And we tried to coax her out. We could hear her meowing, but we really couldn't see her. It was dark out. She was really small at the time. And not because she was young, she was just emaciated.
Super emaciated.
And we didn't get her that evening. And then the next night, it was just my supervisor and myself. Same place, having a cigarette right before I take off, or right before the both of us were taking off. And you could hear her again underneath the same bank of carts. She had been there for like 2 days. And ended up coaxing her out, and I put her in my, I have a classic car, a Saab 900 that I was driving at the time. And put her in the car for like another half hour because it was our last break. Didn't cause any mayhem or do anything bad at all. And then I drove home and she was on the dash.
Texted me saying I got a surprise you and I don't know what the fuck it was. I guessed it. Nope, I didn't get cat.
Yeah, I was like, I got a surprise for you. And she was like trying to guess, and it was just kind of like, just not getting it. And
I guessed the cat.
so then I brought her home, and my buddy, my supervisor, named her Squirrel because she's got a big bushy like squirrel tail.
Well, the back of it's striped.
Yeah. And so she maintained the name Squirrel. And we've had her, God, like 2 years now? Almost 2 years?
3 years.
Almost 3, I guess, yeah. It'll be this summer.
Of our relationship.
And she's super sweet. She's very fluffy. She always looks bitchy all the time, but she's actually very nice.
She hated you for the longest time.
She did. She didn't seem like guys very much.
She loves you now. But kitty, she's my kitty. My bitchy kitty, I call her.
Yeah.
Because she beats up the dogs and she's like a third size. They don't really mess with her.
So besides that hoo-ha, we got our Day Drunk studio set up. That's why Ariel's seated. We got the bar and the table rolling.
I have a towel in my chair because my cat scratched it up.
It's New Amsterdam Peach. So
I'm fucking with this thing.
I co-host another YouTube show called On the Rocks, and we review liquors like for the layman. One of my good friends, my heterosexual life mate, Jarrell. Him and I have been at it for, God, 2.5, nearly, it'll be like 3 years, I think, next February. So about 2.5.
Worse when you say it like that.
I know, right? Heterosexual life mate, though. It's very, like, qualified.
You bring out your bangs.
Yeah. Just like the Hitman. But, yeah, we review various liquors every week. Every Wednesday and Thursday. That's kind of like where all this shit started. Anyways, we do Ariel and I do a weekend show at our place called Day Drunk, where we drink, usually something that Jarrell and I have already reviewed or we're about to review.
Yeah, we reviewed that.
No, we haven't reviewed the New Amsterdam Peach. We've done the regular New Amsterdam because we had an awesome snafu with our YouTube channel about that. Yeah, so we drink and we usually hit up like suggested like I guess points of conversation. Times before we've come up with our own. We've done like pop culture shit.
It's
Talked
just fun
about
to do other people's stuff now.
Oh yeah. Oh absolutely. That's super fucking cool. But we talked about like comic books and movies and anime even.
Mm-hmm. A bit of everything.
Video games, like all sorts of kind of stuff. Last like 4 weeks we've hit up suggested.
Yeah, we had 2 already, or 2 this week.
Yep. So I think we talked about comic book shops last week. That's what it was.
Closing and the
ones to visit, like close by.
The ones that are closing.
Yeah.
Why.
Like why they're closing. That was a big one. And then this week we're hitting up like worst hangover stories and best drunken stories.
Funny enough, my mom suggested one of those last week.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, we're gonna be doing hopefully a lot of like vlogs and stuff.
Hopefully.
Some daily.
Some daily.
Hopefully daily.
Most of the day.
Yeah. So we're doing Blue Apron tonight.
A lot of pets.
There'll be a lot of pets. Speaking of which,
Blue Apron and painting.
Yep.
This is for Iron Mermaid or
yeah.
Okay. We have so many shows. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
There's so many.
And there's other ones I produce that we don't even, or not even a part of. Yeah. Oh, producer. Yeah.
T-Rex cookie.
But anyways, we'll have a video actually later tonight where we're gonna be cooking.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Blue Apron.
I love Blue Apron.
We're doing what? Steak?
Steak in the salsa verde with fingerling potatoes and asparagus.
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 So we have this awesome like orange binder, which is like one of two. Yeah, we have a pink one that is just jam full. I'm showing like all the shit on our sink and stuff. Like, where are we going? Who's getting sick now? Anyways, we have this awesome like binder with all our Blue Apron shit because we've been doing this almost a year or two. But we have seared steaks and salsa verde. So we're gonna bust out another video where Ariel and I probably get drunk and cook this shit.
Well, we have to have alcohol.
Always. I don't care if we go buy more alcohol. We'll have alcohol.
Well, we gotta go do shit though, because we're getting a house, y'all.
We are getting a house. Hopefully. We'll have more info about that too.
That's later. Later, Gator. We're gonna seduce you later.
Producer, seducer. Yeah, Blue Apron, super fucking cool though.
Do it.
Yeah, if you have like a crazy fucking schedule like we do, and it's good for like families even, yeah, sign up for Blue Apron if you have the fucking money for it. Like, and we're not sponsored by them, so this is just like personal preference. Check that shit out. It's super cool. They're very reliable. They just send you like a box every week, and you can do like a family plan.
All the ingredients is oil, salt, pepper.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need is cooking oil.
We did another show or cooking thing that didn't have half the shit in it. It pissed me off.
Yeah, that was like a big thing. It's like we tried out. We were gonna try out a couple of them, but we tried out another one.
And I was super disappointed with it. You didn't have to like, oh, you need butter. I don't have butter. It's why I'm buying you. I don't have milk. It's why I have you. Even the Blue Apron gave us a little cute little organic 2% milk.
Yeah.
And a 16-ounce little drinkable bottle you get for your kids.
Yeah, and it was organic even. That was the crazy part. Like, on top of it. Exactly what you needed.
Any of that shit. I'm rambling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Yeah, HelloFresh kind of sucked. Blue Apron we ended up going back to because we were like, yeah, let's try out another one. We were like these meal kids.
We're going to try, just we haven't gotten to them yet. We have another one to like add. They give us for soaps and off. And...
Yeah, we had like plated and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We have a sinking suspicion though that Blue Apron's top dog, and we're gonna stick with that. But
so the most advertised I see, that's the best because they don't show people having fun and cooking. They show the products.
Yeah.
They show the farmers. They show where they get it from. They don't like, oh, look, these two couple cooking. They never cooked before. Now they got plated. No, they show you they get it from farms. They get it organically. They get it in season.
Yeah, well, you fucking went off on an article about HelloFresh. That was hilarious.
I blew up at it, and I got a response actually from the people, like the actual...
Oh, from The Verge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Saying that they agree with me, but it was a paid...
Oh.
Paid thing.
Did they qualify that in the article, though? I don't remember that. I read that one. That's shady as shit. I hate outlets that do that. So, I've worked as a freelance journalist, like I did for quite a few years, and pretty much made all my fucking retirement money within like a couple year period by freelancing. Didn't write about cooking per se, but I did write about like comic books and books and films and stuff like that. And I had paid shit too, where they would endorse you, be like, hey, do this film review, we'll send you a copy of it, or whatever, or we'll pay you a certain amount to review this film, yada, yada, yada. I always said, at the very beginning of the article, that's always how I started those ones out, is like, full disclosure, I was paid to do this. But also in the same breath, like, if they asked me to do something like that, I'd be like, if I find it bad, I'm going to say it's bad. Like, and if you don't want to pay me for that, then that's fine. Like, you can go do your own shit and find somebody else who will. But if you're fine with that, and you trust your product, like, well enough, whether it's a comic book series or a movie or whatever, and you're like, fine, then I'll do it, but I'm still going to, like, disclose that I was paid to do this. So, and there's times where I got paid, and I'd be like, this is shitty.
Well, and they hinted towards that. And, like, I got response from every person that replied to my comment bashing that one article.
Yeah.
They agreed with me and saying, well, you need to try these ones. I'm like, I didn't say I haven't tried more. I'm just saying in comparison to the two that I have tried, this is what I thought.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. I'm
Which is
like,
a valid
I'm not
opinion.
boasting for Blue Apron because there's a couple times I'm like, meh.
Yeah, we've had some bad ones.
You know, that's either not enough this, too much side salad, only dressing needs to get vinaigrette, or
your husband breaks out and like almost dies.
But you know, I just sense to the word. It's just like you're gonna try. You gotta love it or hate it. I feel like HelloFresh was like I went to the discount store and bought all my ingredients because we got shit that was gross.
Oh yeah, like slimy or like I guess out of date.
Chicken stock without any ingredients listed on it.
Yeah.
Pre-purpose. I always had that too. Like little packets of like bouillons, but
yeah,
it was gross.
Anyways, long story short, we're gonna be doing another video later tonight where we'll be doing that Blue Apron recipe that I showed you. We just got it yesterday. Ingredients super fresh. HelloFresh sucks. Like, I'm sorry, it just does. But we'll be cooking and drinking and probably listening to music and stuff.
Exactly the same price.
Yeah.
What pisses me off more.
It is the same price. These videos are going to be monotonized as well. I'm going to turn that shit off. For those of you who follow us, who follow On The Rocks, you know that On The Rocks had some crazy ass shit go on where we actually had to go in specifically and demonetize all of our videos, but that's just how we roll. We're totally down with that. So we're
cool, you're not.
Yeah. We're talking about doing Patreon or something like that. But anyways, check us back tonight. We're going to do some cooking, some Blue Apron, some pets, some music. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bitches.
Peace, yo. Got anything to say?
Bye-bye.